That's cool.
What's going on, people? What's the deal? This your boy Richie Rich. Y'all check my video from earlier, my little rant. You know what I'm saying? Talking about these simps. And I got a special WTU member, one of the elite members, one of the WTU group. And cool, brother, introduce yourself to the people, man.
Yeah, man. What's up, good people out there in YouTube and
Yeah, with me?
in West land? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Royal Illness, coming live to you from Lexington, Kentucky. You know, representing my boy Richie Rich. You know what I'm saying? Ready to drop a few gems on them, drop a few gems on your head, man. But you know, coming in here to like pretty much is a therapy session for cats who really need it, man, because this is a topic that needs to be broached in depth. Like I said, Richie Rich, he set it off a little bit earlier today, but we're gonna go a little bit deeper on this topic of simping and things like that, man. It needs to be had.
All right. Uh, look like we got one person in here so far. Everybody probably sleeping. I actually went live on my lunch, but nobody showed up. I don't know, man. I think
Yeah.
it's I think it's sipping Thursday, man. So everybody out there sipping.
Yeah, they definitely dropping them coins, man. You know, I understand. You know, I'm not 100% against cats doing what they got to do when you got to do it, but it's just a certain protocol the cats got to take. If they're gonna do that, man, that's fine, but you can't go overboard with it, man, because that's how we got to the point to where we are right now. And cats wanting to leave the matrix, so we want to address the issue, let cats know what not to do. If you're going to do it a certain way. Preferably you don't do it, you know. But you know, if you're going to do it, then at least know the rules behind that, man.
Word. So is there a right time to simp and not a right time to simp? Is that what you say?
Well, no. Let's get it straight, 100%. Like, cause it is a difference between, cause you can be a simp and you can be a trick. Okay, and believe it or not, there is a difference between the two. In my mind, simping is when you go above and beyond, even throwing yourself, like your dignity, under the bus. You know, and you're trying to pretty much put women on a pedestal for the sake of your own pride and dignity, like you know, just to get a possibility of being with them. Okay, tricking, you know, is okay if you don't want to go through that process. You're like, look, let's do this. You know, y'all negotiate, and if the negotiations are correct on both parties, then hey, then everybody's good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. There's never a right time to condone simping. I'm sorry, that's just not a activity that cats should be indulging in, especially given the days and times we are in Los Estados Unidos. See, that's my Spanish. You know, especially in the Matrix, so to speak, or the United States of America, man. You know, it's really not much benefit in simping these days, and that's just what it is.
Yeah. So in your opinion, man, what do you think all this simping starts at? Because guys been simping, but it seems like nowadays it's like the thing to do is gotten so big. And do you think, being that maybe in the black community, like maybe because a lot of fathers ain't in the kids' lives and stuff, and maybe because the women are raising these guys and they telling them, hey, never do this with a woman and always treat a woman like a queen. You think that got to do a lot with the simping that's going on? Where you think this stuff? Where you think they're getting the fuel from this simping from, man? What you think?
Bruh, I'm gonna tell you straight up. Everything that you said there's a direct correlation on why we are where we are today. And yes, everything you just said is a grand cause of simping. And I'll go back into my own personal experience. Like when I was a shorty, 12 and 13, and in my young teenage years, young man years, I heard from my own mother. You treat a woman like a queen. It doesn't matter what woman it is. I mean, any woman. You know what I'm saying? She didn't never say, God bless my mother. May soul rest in peace. But she never told me about how dirty some women could be. So I came up in my teenage years, middle school and high school, thinking that the correct way of dealing with women was to be that, here's some roses. Look, I found myself, I can't sing a lick. Richie Rich, I can't sing a lick, man. But I felt like I needed to, get my singing voice up. Cause, hey, 90, like I went to high school in the 90s. And that's the dawn of really synth music was like at the forefront, So, I even felt like I need to get my singing voice up so I can sing to a chick and, get the roses and, so yes, it, even in, I had my father in my life for at least, 14 years. So, um, but my mother, she told me, or she more so directed me that, hey, you are to treat a woman like a queen, didn't matter who she was. So yes, to answer your question, that has a lot to do with because of now that the father, in most households in the black community is not in the home, then that is ratcheted up, 3,000%.
Word. All right, James Jones said he think it's because guys think they can change the female by leading them with their wallet. And he also says it's like the guy in the strip club asking the girl why she in there and thinking he can save her and make her something she's not. let's
Hey,
speak about
hey,
let's
it's
speak about that. Let's speak on that because I got a simp story. I got like a
okay.
million simp stories, strip club simp stories, man.
Well, you
And
in the land of the strip club. You in the what could be arguably the capital in the United States of America of black strip clubs. So I'm sure you got like some good ones. But to address what James said, man, he's 100% correct. Like me, I've never been a strip club guy. Number one, I've never been comfortable in going in there and flashing my money for a chick to show me some type of attention and to show me her body and stuff like that. So yeah, like there's always been kind of like a form of sipping to me. You know what I'm saying? Now it might be different. I might, lightning might strike the chat room or whatever. Some cats might feel that that I'm wrong, but that's just my. I will preface this to say that's my own personal belief. I feel like strip club is like that's a precursor to pretty much simping because you're putting women on pedestals, you're paying for attention, and more times than not, man, you're not gonna get the attention that you want or the genuine attention that you want in the strip club. So that's me. So what say you, Richie Rich?
all right, well, I think, man, like me personally, I go every once in a blue moon, right? I don't go all the time, um, but I think when you take things out of proportion, then it's an issue. Like, I mean, yeah, let's just say we drinking, right? And you just overdoing it. And then, I mean, it's just like you taking pain pills and you just overdoing it. So I feel like if you go to the strip club, you go in there, you get a few dances. You know, me, I go in there and shoot pool a little bit, uh, get a few dances. You know, look at some nice, fine females. But I'm not in there going VIP. I'm not in there popping bottles. I don't take it overboard. And I see a
Mm-hmm.
lot of guys, they take it way overboard, man. You know what I'm saying? And they get to spending and like I said, this one guy I know, we went to the strip club and he made like he made a little money. He probably made about a little $2,000, and he turned around and spent like 600 of it that night in the strip club and didn't even bust nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I'm
Yeah.
like, and he got this one chick number. He like, yo, man, she picked me out the whole crowd. She feeling me, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, dude, man, I said she do that every night, bro. She's an actor. You know what I'm saying? An
Mm-hmm.
actress, bro. That's what she does. I said, when you call
Exactly.
her tomorrow or you call her in a few days, she not even gonna know who you are. You know what I'm saying? She
Right.
gonna be like, who is this? You know, and sure enough, a few days later, he hit her up, talking to her, and she was like, yo, who is this? You know what I'm saying? She
Mm-hmm.
hit him with the, let me call you back. You know what I'm saying? So he
Was
called her
that the call
back.
back? Yeah. That's what I'm
Hell
saying,
no.
man. See, like I said, I mean, again, it's a fine line between simping and tricking. Now, again, like in a strip club, okay, I won't be rated X here, man, but let's be real about the situation, man. Most of those chicks, especially in big cities, you can pull them out of the strip club. You know what I'm saying? But it might cost you whatever X amount. You know, we're not gonna go into all that. But the thing about the Matrix is, you know, is it really worth it? You know, like I said, now I'm in Lexington, Kentucky. Our strip clubs, while they do get, you know, they do take it all off or whatever, man. It's like, you know, different little culture. Like in Atlanta, like I've been to Atlanta, and it's an actual culture of strip club. Like that's what you know. That's part of the thing that y'all known for in Black America. You know, so you know. With that said, I mean, you know, these chicks are hustling, man. So I can't understand a man that will go in there and will like actually pump himself up to believe, yeah, out of everybody in here, she picked me. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, man, listen, man. That's okay. If you 15 years old, you 16 years old, you 17, 18 years old, and you have that mindset, okay, I can kind of, okay, yeah, you're a young cat. But if you like a grown man in this world and you thinking have a mind state like that, I'm kind of looking at you sideways, man. You know what I'm saying? So
But this
literally, I mean, come on, man.
this the same cat that won't go out the Matrix though, but he'll go to Vegas and
Aha.
spend money, and he'll go to South Beach and spend all this money. Now, I
Mm-hmm.
see an interesting comment right here. Uh, Dean says, "It ain't tricking if you got it. It ain't simping if she worth it." Facts. And what's your thoughts on that? Shout out to Markel TV, man. Appreciate the donation, brother. Appreciate it, man. If y'all hadn't been to his channel, y'all go out there and check him out, man. Markel TV, always bringing that real. So, what's your thoughts on that? If it ain't tricking, if you got it, it ain't simping if she worth it.
Okay. With that comment in mind, like number one, there's been a big thing about a discussion about being the D police. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to like jump in a man's pocket and tell him what to spend his money on. Okay. Now, to a certain extent, if you getting what you want out of the situation, you're happy with it. And hey, look, what I look like jumping in your pocket, trying to stop you from pull out your wallet, man. You know what I'm saying? The only issue that I have when cats do that, they are messing up the economy, and they're messing with the culture of like dealing with chicks, or men dealing with chicks without having to pull their wallet out. Okay, and that's a big thing. Like what you talking about earlier, like cats they tend to, with the cat, letting the chick use his car. I guess he has some type of ulterior modem or whatever. Like when you do that, man, like a lot of times women they think that they can get over on all men like that. So when one, so hello, I guess Richie Rich he dropped out of the stream. He'll probably be back. But like when cats do that, man, like I said, I have no problem with a cat spending his money on whatever he wants to spend his money on. Okay, but the thing is when you do that, then you put in the mind to most women that hey, if I can get this man to do that, then all men will do that. And when you do that, it's like same way if you used to walk into a restaurant and you drop like say a sandwich costs $5 and you like oh well shit it ain't tricking if I got it so I'm gonna pay $50. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, well yeah, cat's gonna look at you like okay thanks, but they might look at the next man like okay if he paid it, why don't you pay it? Or I can get other people to pay it. You know what I'm saying? So why do condone anybody if you like to do what you got to do or you like to do what you want to do and you have a certain price tag on your happiness, I'm not here to stop you, but you got to realize what you're doing on the outside or what type of manipulation you're doing on the outside when it comes to doing things like that because you're messing up the economy and you're messing up the expectations of a lot of these women when you do things like that. So that's what it is. Uh, I don't know where brother Richie Rich went. I'm assuming I'm still alive. I don't know if I am, but yeah, like I said, just to stay on subject of what we're talking about. Simping is it's a direct byproduct, or it's a direct or the byproduct of simping is the culture that you have now, to where you have women who feel that their value is a lot greater than what it may be. You know what I'm saying? We have Instagram, and cats jump on Instagram and they like and kissy face and throw compliments to women who might not even be, now every I'll say every expectation or every judgment of women is saying, I mean, is not the same amongst men. That being said, we all know when we see a mud duck, collectively. So when you have so-called mud ducks getting the same adoration as the so-called Instagram model, which I don't even condone giving compliments to Instagram models because, again, like that's I don't even condone.
Yo, what up, bro?
All right, you're back. Okay, I was just letting these cats know while you was away that
Oh, you was still on?
giving. Yeah, I was still on, man. I was just
Oh,
letting them
okay.
know. Cats tend to they give adoration, respect, and and all type of kissy face likes and all type of attention to. We are like everybody has a certain level of woman that they feel is on their level or beyond. But we can all agree when we see a mud duck, okay? And cats are like they giving these mud ducks all this attention, same attention as they would like a so-called Instagram model, which I don't even condone giving, overly complimented Instagram models because, like you said earlier, you said a Jew treat these women the same way, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see a beautiful woman and you see a woman that you might not deem so beautiful in your own eyesight. You treat them the same way, But at the same time, there is no excuse for simping. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Some cats they might have certain different definitions of simping, but it's all the same. If you are throwing yourself down and raising the chick up, that's simping. And no matter how way you look at it doesn't have to be monetary. If you feel like a woman is over you, you know what I'm saying, then that's simping, man. That's simping. You know what I'm saying? You throwing yourself down, raising her up, that's simping. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And there's no reason for it because we are outnumbered in this society and mostly throughout the world. The man is like, in rare, like we're the rarity. Women are all over the place, okay? So just for those who might not know, there's no really reason to be out here, simping, so-called simping, throwing yourself on the bus, or trying to, impress women to be with you, because hey, if one doesn't like you, there's about 10 more behind it. You can like campaign to. And that's serious business. We the
get,
prize, brother.
get that batting average up, man. Like we
Get it
talked
up.
about, gotta get that batting average up, man. Uh,
Yeah, man.
yeah. So that's the deal, man. So you got any simp stories, man? You want to share? I know we all have simp at least once or twice before now. Come on.
Well,
I
it
know you
depends
got
on
old
what.
simp, old sipping, old sipping
Yeah.
story in your backpack. Come on now, bring it
Well,
on out. Let us hear about it,
well, like I
sipping.
said, man. I was a cat in my. See, thankfully, I went through my simp stage more so when I was in my early teens, my high school years, and a little bit of my 20s. By the time I reached like my mid 20s, I was like, oh okay, I finally got the groove of it. But like I said, I mean, I try to be that boys to men cat. Me personally, you know, I mean, the worst it got with me, man, and like I can say this now because I really don't give a damn anymore. It happened so long ago. I mean, I met a chick, man. She was fly or whatever, man, and you know, uh, we was talking. I got her back to her place, man, and one thing led to another, and I end up going underwater, man. And if y'all know what I mean, she talked me into going underwater, man. And once I went under the water, man, uh, you know, she got happy. He praised the Lord or whatever, man. But when it comes time to get me, it didn't happen like that, man. Chick kicked me out the crib, man. I was like, wow.
I think
That,
that
that was,
happened to
that
all of us before, man.
was
I think
yeah,
that
man. I
we
mean,
all done got drowned
yeah.
before, man. Got
Oh man, she got all the way. I got her all the way right, and I
bottle.
walked home with my manhood and my loss of pride in my hands, man. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't
So
think that's simping though, man, because she tricked you basically. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I
but
know
it's
you.
like, yeah, to a certain extent, you're right. But I mean, now that I look hindsight, looking at what type of chick I was dealing with, she was like, I mean, she was the type of chick that wanted me. That's when I first got my car, and I was like, she wanted me to drive her everywhere. I never would let her like actually get my car, but she wanted me to be the type to drive her everywhere, and of course I did, you know. So like I said, that was like a young lesson to be learned for myself. I've also had like cats, I've gotten with women, and I've had them, so-called cats in the hoods. One would call, I guess they would these days they call them Pookies and Ray Rays, and I was always like I was like a hybrid. I never was really a Pookie or Ray Ray. Now I never was a so-called. I don't like using educated lane as a whack definition to me. But I was somewhere in between. You know what I'm saying? So, but yet I would still get chicks, and I would have like cats in the hood, questioning the chicks that I was getting with, like, why are you with that cat? Like, why are you with him? Like, I'm like, okay, well, then, why you even worry about that? Like, you shoot your shot, and same way I did, and then, you get with. I mean, I never been like the type of cat, man. So, that's some simp type stuff to me right there, to where you start like staking your claim and wondering why a woman got with a certain dude and because you didn't get with her and all that shit, man. It's funny, but yeah, that was simplest to me. So I know you being in Atlanta, GA, home of the black mecca of the United States of America. I know you got some stories, so let us all hear it, man.
Hey man, I got a whole bunch of self stories, man. I won't tell mine though.
Hold up, man. Hey, man, lay your mind on the line, man. You gotta at least give us one, man. It ain't gotta be your worst, man. Just one, man. Just let us know you human, man. Let us know you human.
Hey man,
Are they that
I'm gonna be honest. I don't have a whole lot of self stories, but I got some stories like man, if I could do it over stories, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, we all got those, man. Don't even trip on that, man. I don't even trip on that. Like I said, becoming a man is like a constantly ongoing experience, especially when you're young, man. So I don't even trip on that.
Yeah. But man, I tell you a story what happened to one of my buddies one time. But I mean, it ain't a major simp story, but it's just some funny ass shit. Back in the days when we was young, man, we was in, early 20s. So he goes to pick this chick up. And I know this done happen to everybody, man. Like he basically picked the chick up. He took her to go and get some some greenery, some
Mm-hmm.
broccoli or whatever. So he gives the girl like $20, takes her to this spot, and he drops her off. And he give her the 20. She's supposed to come in and go out. Long story short, she went in the crib, but she never came.
Yeah. Hey,
so
but I
so
will
he,
say this.
so
That's
he
not
said,
necessarily a simp story. Like I said, let us redefine the word simping.
"Oh
Simping
yeah,
is
yeah,
when
yeah,
you
yeah,
like that was more so like he took a L, but he didn't like at the very least he trusted the chick that he shouldn't have trusted. But yet and still, it's not like really simping. You know what I'm saying? Simping is like when you actually throw yourself out there for the benefit and the betterment of a woman at your own personal, and you're not supposed to be doing that type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Like, there's a difference what you just said. But, that said, uh, there's a lesson to be learned beyond that anyway. So at least he learned his lesson. Or hopefully he did.
Man, I think he might have done that a few times, man. He
Well,
type
look.
of dude, man. He's still on that some shit, man.
Well, yeah, if he did it, if he had that happen to him and he did it again, yeah, that's definitely some shit, man. Cause, like I said, what they say, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, man. Like, come on, man. Um,
Now,
but
so what you think about these cats? James Jones just said he used to send money. I guess he talking about Western Union. So what you think about that? Because I know a lot of guys say,
nah,
"Oh man, I got a main in
nah,
this country, I got a main in that country." I mean, are
nah.
you supposed to send girls across the waters to other countries? Are you supposed to send them money? What's the
Look,
deal with that, man?
I'm pretty sure it's written. It's not written, but it is an unwritten rule. That is the one thing that you don't do. Like when you visit these overseas countries and stuff like that, man. The one thing you don't do is get back to the matrix and have some chick in your WhatsApp or your Facebook DM or Instagram or any social media call you. I don't give a damn what media she uses, bro. If she calls you or texts you about some money, man, and sending her money, that's a big no-no, man. Because like I said, you gotta realize these like a lot of these chicks over there, they they hustle supreme. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. Like literally, that's what they do to make sure that they have lights on and water running or whatever. Man, they hustle. Gringos like you. Not saying you. I'm just saying for
Yeah,
anybody who's listening that follows that type of mindset to where they got to send money overseas and things like that to women that they're not with at the current moment. That's sucker shit. There's no other
all right,
way to even look. I try to even like clean it up, but I can't clean that up, man.
hey,
That's
all
what
right.
suckers do.
So, T. Smith said if you prepay, send them money, and when you get there, you don't have to pay.
Are you? Ah, there you go. See?
I mean, I don't agree with that shit, man.
Nah,
I
bro.
mean,
Nah,
everybody gonna do what they want to do, but me personally, man, I don't agree with that, man. Like, you gotta
nah.
know damn sure you gotta damn sure know she's your lady for real. Like, I mean, you gotta know 100%, man. You just sending money. I mean, would you do that in the States? Like, I mean, if you was dating a
Right.
girl and she lived in North Carolina, would you just be sending her money like weekly? And then,
Okay.
I mean, if you basically prepaying, then you dealing with a working girl. If that's what you're saying, if you prepaying, you're dealing with a working girl. So why would you need to prepay a working girl? That's like
Okay.
good.
Okay. Let's do it. Look, it's mathematics hour right now, man. It's arithmetic hour. Okay. Now, part of this equation I got from the brother Mr. Lucario. Shout out to him. He's in the Black Manosphere, whatever. Okay, now let's do the science. One woman. Okay. For instance, you see how like these women on Instagram who are not really all that. They might be fives and fours and fives and sixes. Yet they still getting attention from a lot of men, right? You see that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go down the pipeline. Okay. Even the most average chick is getting D thrown at them at least, let's say, an average of once a day. That's 7 day. I mean, that's 7 times a week, which would be 28 times a month, which means times 10 is 280 times a year, plus 2 more months is to what? 56, 300, let's say 300 something times a year, man. Do you think out of 300 times a year, a chick is going to turn down all of that attention? She's going to jump on that pole once or twice, okay? So with that being said, you think that a woman over there that you sending money to is going to be like, okay, because he's sending me money, I'm not going to deal with no other guys. Yeah, I'm going to wait until, you might not come back over there for 4 months or 6 months or something like that. And she's going to keep her precious jewelry to herself until you get back over there to shine her jewelry, okay? Look, if you really think that, man, okay, hey, man, God bless you, man. God bless your soul. You know what I'm saying? And but look, bruh, the thing is, you can't. When a woman has the opportunity to move, let's make no mistake about it. Women have more opportunity to, have relations than men ever could. I mean, they get it thrown their way constantly, okay, and they never have a work for it. Tell me how many times you seen a chick go out there and hunt a man down to get with them. Like we're always the one to do the work. So with that said, bro, don't be sending no money over there, man, because you probably paying for Poppy's weed addiction, or don't do it. Like it's just a great idea not to do something like that. Like now, when you over there with her, if you want to spend money on her, cool. Do what you got to do. Do what you want to do. But if you in the Matrix, she's in whatever DR, Colombia, Brazil, wherever, man. That's not a good look, man. You know what I'm saying? Because chances are she's using it for more than what she's saying she's using it for. Don't fall for the sob story.
Yeah, I never understood that. Prepay, and then when you get there, you don't gotta pay. I mean, that just never seemed like it made sense for me. Like, so it's like, do it really cost that much? When you on a payment plan, or what's the deal? Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Like, oh,
right.
yo, this shit cost like 10,000. I gotta keep paying on until I get there.
Oh my God, yeah. It's just not a
but,
good look, though.
but I mean, to each his own. I ain't tripping, man. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. Hey, it's for everybody that's in hit the like button. I know we had some haters come through here. I got 14 dislikes. That ain't never that
Already?
ain't never
Hey,
that
man,
ain't never
they
happened.
never
But
sleep.
it's cool though. It's cool because what happens is YouTube recognize a lot of, it's still like good for me because YouTube recognize that it's interaction with people. So
Okay, so it
you know what I'm
still
saying?
counts as like a cat like paying attention. So yeah, that's
Good
cool.
news is bad news. You know what I'm saying? Bad
Yeah,
news
yeah,
is good
yeah.
news or whatever.
Okay.
You know how they say it. But hey, if y'all believe in prepaying, man, let me know. I need interaction from y'all. Hit 1. If you ain't with that prepaying, hit 9. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think on that. Don't make a bill for yourself.
My
I know
lord,
that's right.
yo. Hey,
ATL
listen,
Cal.
man. Hey, I can't see the chat right now. I guess I don't know what I got to do to be able to see the chat. Maybe I need to download something, man. But listen, hey, chat, please, for the love of yourself, man. If you truly love yourself, man, don't do nothing like that, man. Because again, number one, there's always, I mean, those chicks. Okay, all right. Do you really think that you the only cat that she's doing that to? Are you just in some love, love relationship to where, okay, yeah, that's my man way 1,000 miles away, and he don't see what I can do. You really think? I mean, come on, okay, listen, man. Do y'all really do you trust a chick down your block like that, man. Okay, and if you do, man, again, God help you. Okay, but let alone a woman that's thousands of miles away, man. You sending her money. You think she's like keeping her cookies just for you. And look, man. Hey, if that's what y'all want to do, I'm not in the business of like trying to stop a man from expanding on his happiness. But it's just not a good look, man. Especially, hey, Rich, tell me how you
Yeah.
feel about this, man. Cats going over like I heard, and I'm sure you heard this too. When they went over to the DR for instance, and they had the Super Bowl, and some cat he brought like some Matrix chicks in some type of strip club. This is something I'm hearing for hearsay. I wasn't out there, but I heard he brought the Matrix chicks in. They made all this money, like you got American cats over there throwing, making it rain like they do in the United States, which them chicks don't know. They don't know nothing about that, man. You know what I'm saying? So you got like the local talent looking at the chicks coming in from the outside getting paid just to shake ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. And they having to go out above and beyond just to make their money, man. How you feel about that?
Man, I was there. So
Aha.
I was there, man, and I saw it in person. And man, I actually had recorded some of it, but I never did put it on the tube, man, because I mean it was so irrelevant, man. It's like, if we're in the DR or we're in Colombia, we don't want to push too much of our culture onto these other countries, man. I mean,
Right.
if that's the case, we might as well stay right here, man. I mean, if
Right.
you want to
Right.
see strippers, come to Atlanta or go to Miami, King of Diamonds, or go to your city, your nearest city, and go and see that, man. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's a good marketing scheme from from their point of view. Maybe, if you look at it from a business point of view, maybe they feel like they can attract more guys because they got scripters. I don't know, but what's the point of traveling all the way from America to DR to see some American girls like stripping? Like, I mean, it
And
didn't make
making it
sense.
rain. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't make sense. I'd rather seen the Dominican girls uh, doing that and getting that money, man. I mean, it's kind of like you and it's like if you live in the hood and you hustling in the hood and somebody ain't from your neighborhood, they come over there and they hustling, they short stopping you, that's what they call it. So that's how the females was looking at them. They was like, yo, these girls are short stopping us, man. Like they get into our money. Like, they was looking at them like, but I mean the girls, I ain't gonna lie, the girls they brought over there, they can dance and everything, but Richie Rich wasn't throwing nothing.
But look,
You know what I'm
Richie Rich,
saying? Shout out,
the
hold on,
underlying
shout out.
word was dance. You come
Yeah.
over there to dance.
Hey,
Yeah, I
hey, you
didn't come
right.
over there to dance.
Hey,
You know,
shout
we
out to,
can,
hold on, let me give him a shout out, man, for Super
yeah.
Chat. Shout out to HD Chillin', man. That's a real brother right there. Always supporting the black platform. The brother is everywhere. Good brother, solid brother, WTU member. Nothing but good things, positive vibes from that brother, man. He says, please don't prepay, fellas. Absolutely 100%, man. Like, if you dealing with a working girl here in America, would you prepay? Would you get on your credit card
Right. There
and
you
pay
go.
her and say, all right, I'm gonna see you next month, but here go a little bit of it, and I'm gonna send you something. Come on now. You gotta ask
Rich,
yourself these questions, man. Before you do something, before you make a money move or a drastic move, ask yourself a question. Is this a good move? Am I doing the right thing? I mean, don't just go off of emotion, man. She seen your picture, refrigerator, or whatever. Don't go off emotion, man. Always ask yourself. I always ask myself, well, would this female, if I needed something, would she do it for me? And I ain't talking
Right.
about laying in the bedroom, because that's easy for a female to do.
Oh,
They can wake,
that's the lowest common denominator right there.
yeah, they can
That's the
wake
least
up.
she can do.
Yeah, they can wake up and do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. So I would say do whatever you want to do, but man, be smart about it, man. Come on, man. You wouldn't do that here. Whatever you wouldn't do here, man, don't do it there. Come on, man.
Bingo. Rich, we say it all the time, man. Like, don't go over to these countries wherever you go and don't like get brand new. Don't do anything that you wouldn't do in the Matrix. And that is one thing that most cats. I mean, you got like a video upon video on YouTube about how cats wouldn't do something like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I said, like you said a mouthful. Don't do anything you wouldn't do here, man.
Yeah. And I see guys like they go to these countries and they tip the guy on the street $10. I guess just for standing
Mm-hmm.
on the street. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, man, would you tip somebody back home in your state $10 just for being on the? If you would, then I guess it ain't nothing wrong with it. But my philosophy always been, man, like, I mean, I do give the people some time on the street, man. It just depends, man. But a lot of times, man, you have to think like when people out on the streets begging, man, and you contribute to that, then a lot of times you're not helping them, man. You're promoting them to do more begging instead of pulling their bootstraps up and get to working and everything, man. So, but that's kind of off subject, but but yeah, man. So anyhow, yeah, we do got some haters, man. We ain't worried about that, man. I certainly ain't worried about it. Cause to be honest, on the live chats, I really I really don't make no money off YouTube. Let me put that out there for everybody. I got my first check, it was $150, man. And it was for I think it was for a month or something. I've been on YouTube over a year doing videos, so it ain't never been about the money. And most of these travel channels, like what I got, it, I mean, we never gonna like. Damn, my phone listening to me, man. See, this phone just came up with something. It just heard me talking.
Hmm.
But anyhow, man, I don't make no money off this. People think I do, man, but I really don't.
Yeah, hey, yeah,
LGBT,
man.
what the hell? Flag this channel. Now y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Are you serious? It's a day month, man. So hey, we ain't said nothing out of the ordinary, man. So cut that out. But yeah, we'll say, hey, Rich, you ain't making that money yet, man. Cause I've been like studying. Don't be surprised once I start like dropping videos, cause you know I've been wanting to do so, but I work so much. But I'm to the point, man, to where I work for so many other. I work for somebody else. I might as well work for myself. So I know that's off subject, but you know, y'all cats in the chat room, man, don't. You might think that simping is a victimless crime, but it's really not, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you have so much that it sways the culture of the people. Like it's really, to be told, that's how feminism has gotten as strong as it is right now, man. Like men kowtowing and bowing down, and yes, a boss into women's whims. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be, an iron fist type of cat, man, when it comes to dealing with women, but you're not supposed to be no sucker either, man. For real. There's a balance. And like this balance is being really kept to outside of men's what would be in men's best interest, because American culture is a gynocracy right now, man. whether they choose to admit it or not. A woman can. I mean, okay, Rick, did you see the? Oh man, I saw this today. I was like, wow, okay. You see the video of the chick? It was like dog walking her man from the bathroom to the daggone the the hallway. Evidently, he had like checked some woman. She found out about it. I mean, she busted in the bathroom on him, and she was like whooping this man like he was a. I mean, it was not even fun. I was like, dude. I mean, I was like, dude, fight back. And I'm not even like but you never hear me condone, whooping up on a woman or beating up on a woman. But I am a big fan of self defense. And this dude, how he was taking it, I was like, But shit like that, man, it's like cats, they feel like, and a lot of that has to do because if a man was to rise up, he'll be the first one to go to jail. He'll be the first one to be ridiculed and so on. All of that is gynocracy. And that's, Cowtown to that is a form of simping. So we're not even off subject with that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and like I said, I'm not asking, telling cats to, rise up and just go He-Man on the chick. But hey, man, check a chick once or twice, man. Like if you feel like she's doing too much, say something about it. You know what I'm saying? Just don't let women run a rough shot because that's the way we got to where we are now, man. And now we have to, like us men like you and me, we have to clean stuff like that up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Shout out to Mega Biss. He says, "Hey fam, I rock with you. A little something for the collection plate going to Sasua in September." That's what's up, man. I appreciate you, man. I'm not sure if you're going down that Memorial Day weekend or whatever the case is, but man, I know you're gonna have fun and definitely uh, enjoy your vacation, bro. Don't let all this fake news going on out here scare you, man. You know, people gonna die every day, man, somewhere. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying?
True.
Well, and I see more people getting shot and killed on violent crimes right here in my city than I see in any other country. You know what I'm saying? Well,
Mm-hmm.
not any other country, but in the DR. So yeah, man, I think a brother had died today. He got sick on the plane or whatever, but we don't know all the facts that happened
Mm-mm.
in that situation. So
I
we're
mean,
not
yeah,
gonna.
I mean, the campaign they're running right now is like they expecting nobody to ever die in DR, man. And a lot of this is like, yeah, we said it before. We talked about it. I've heard it talked about, man. It's like there's a lot of politics involved with how they reporting these stories. Cause they even picking up stories that happened like months ago. Like, how come it didn't matter when it happened in February? Like now, y'all want to bring it out? You know what I'm saying? So it's,
Yeah,
it's a lot of
like oh
a lot
shit.
of funny. Yeah, man. It's a lot of like funny things going on. Like and the average smart cat would be able to see through that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we both part of the same travel group, man, and we got cats that go there, and they come right back, and they'll go there again, and they come right back, and nothing of the sort happens in there, man. So come on, man.
Word. Man, and then if you notice all the people that's dying, man, majority of them over 50, man. And I hate to
Mm-hmm.
say it, but in the black community, man, I mean, once you turn over 40 to 50, man, I mean, most of us don't live past 60, man, or
Mm-hmm.
55, man. We
Well,
gotta take care of ourselves, man.
mm-hmm.
We
That
got
has a
high
lot to
blood
do,
pressure, we got
right?
diabetes and all this stuff. And then we go over there drinking and popping all these pills, taking prescription pills, stuff you can't get. without a doctor's prescription in the States and all kind of stuff, man. And, eating all this food and you drinking the water over there. I mean, come on,
Oh,
bro.
nah, that's
You won't
stupid.
get sick, you know.
Well, like the one thing, the one thing that a lot of cats are bringing up because see, there's a lot of white folks dying too. It's not just black folks. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's the reason why the story is as big as it was because you best believe that if everybody died over there with black folks, it would be business as usual. No, it wouldn't be no news talking about, hey, don't, be careful going to Dominican. It wouldn't be none of that. So a lot of the reason is because more than just black folks are dying. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, it goes back to, like you said, taking care of yourself when you over there, man. Don't do anything that you wouldn't do here. Um, I can't really speak on the mini bars. Like me, when I went over there, I went to like the supermercado, which has I bought my liquor there, or I drank from the when I was in the all inclusive, I drank from the like it's the bar, the total, for everyone. I didn't really touch what was in my room, because be honest with you, I didn't want to pay for it. Call it what you want.
Right.
But I was already getting free liquor on the outside, so why the hell do I need to be drinking in here? So, but just be careful, y'all. Look, anybody who's going to the Dominican Republic, man, don't go down there with a scared mindset. Cause that's usually when you're gonna get got, or that's usually when something crazy gonna happen to you. Theoretically speaking, you can walk out of your house, walk off your step, break it, walk, turn your ankle the wrong way, break your kneecap. I mean, come on, man. Like, do you really want to live that type of life to where, okay, what if I do this? Like, what if I do that? If I do this way, then man, there's no way to live, man. So if you want to travel, man, do that. And I'm looking for the prices to come down now. I don't know about you. Like, I mean, with all this, they said a 74% drop. Uh, yeah, that means, hey,
I don't believe
prices
that
can
either.
be.
I don't believe that. And we looking for it to drop or whatever, man. But at the end of the day, man, I think what's gonna happen is the airlines usually don't drop prices like that. They'll send out less planes. So if you got American Airlines, well, I think American only goes to Puerto Plata one time a day, anyhow. So
Mm,
coming from Atlanta, I mean coming from Miami.
mm,
So what happens is if you got 10 planes going to DR to a certain airport, they'll just switch it back to five, man. They're not really gonna drop that price, man, because at the end of the day, they gotta fuel that plane up. They gotta pay the pilot and they gotta make money. They're not
mm.
gonna they're not gonna charge you $150 and they normally charge you 500. It just ain't gonna happen. They just gonna send
Well,
less planes,
you
man.
just you can best believe I live in Lexington, Kentucky. We don't get no type of break. Like I always got to fly to like one of y'all cities. That's why I'm telling y'all, like catching the bigger cities. Rejoice in the fact that you can get away from the matrix in a smaller price than you can being here because here it's golly, they beat us over the head. But we kind of got off subject with the center thing, man. But I mean that is still good knowledge to be had nonetheless, man. Seriously.
Word.
Y'all need to not worry so much, man, about what how the international media is framing this because they always going to frame stuff in their behalf. You best believe there's an agenda behind this.
Yeah, shout out to Vinny Hustle, man. What's up, man? That brother right there travel to DR a lot. He goes solo too, man, no problems. He come back straight, have a great time. and everything, man. So y'all continue to do what y'all do. The people in the travel community, the real travel community, they still gonna go, man.
Oh yeah.
They ain't worrying about this little stuff, man. You know, cause they know people at the end of the day, man, people gonna die, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't gonna
Yeah.
keep
We gonna
preaching
go
to the
somehow,
choir.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd
I
rather
rather go. Hey, go ahead.
yeah. Now I'm just saying, like, I'd rather like go doing something I want to do than be sitting here in the matrix, be like, well, I don't want to do that. Like, because and then you gonna die wherever we are, we gonna die someday. You know what I'm saying? And of course, we all want to live long, fruitful lives. That's the human nature. Or unless you just depressed. And, you know, if you're traveling, I don't see you being depressed. So, you know, but that said, bro, we all gonna have our day of rest, so to speak. And I'd rather, you know, go out doing what I want to do than to be here like, you know, oh, I can't do it, and why should I do it? And you know, and then you're gonna die anyway, man. Come on, man. Live
Yeah,
a
man,
little.
that energy, man. Like you speak things into existence, man. You hear LeVar Ball talk about that a lot, man. But it's true, man. You speak things into existence, man. You know.
Yeah, man.
So start speaking on negative stuff. Sometimes it just comes to you, man. Speak positive, man. Whatever you do, man. Always think about the consequences, man. You know, when
Mm-hmm.
you do stuff, think about the consequences. Just like the simping, man. Like you mentioned earlier, man. You get with a female, man, from the door, man. You got to get that respect out of them, man. You can't wait 6 months, a year later, and
Mm-hmm.
oh man, she don't respect me. I'm gonna make her respect me. Nah, man. You gotta do that from the start. Be
Mm-hmm.
yourself. Don't be nobody else. Don't try to pretend to be nobody else. How you come in is how you gonna go. You know what I'm saying? You go
Exactly.
in,
It's just what I was about to say. Yep.
you going like me. I go out with a female shit. I always take them out on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Tuesday special, baby. Hey, $2 Tuesday, Mexican. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
The
hey,
Taco Tuesdays.
that's it. Hey,
Hey man.
$2 drink. They can drink all night. You
Hey man. The
know
key
what I'm saying?
is not to be scared to ask for what you want, man. Seriously, like 'cause a lot of us we go through our life, messing around and trying to say the right things and not say the wrong things, and trying not to step on toes and things like that, man. Hey, man, you gotta grab like the leaders, the real leaders you see out here. They grab it and they take it and they put it in the chokehold and they tap it out and they own that shit, man. Whatever it is, man. We got to do that same way in the tribal community. If you want to go to Dominican Republic, you never been. Don't follow. I mean, come on, man. Like grab it, tap it out. Take your chance, move. You know what I'm saying? So, and same thing with women. Now, I'm not talking about, hold up, because I know 20 years from now, they'll pull this video and be like, grab her and tap her out and choke her down. No, I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Word. All right, I'm gonna read one of the comments. Respondent says, "True that. The only thing that shocked me a little was when the boys came at Big Poppy. He a legend there, but other than that, it's cool." So he's talking about the Big Poppy situation, man. I mean, I don't know all the facts in that either, man. I mean, shit, man. Celebrities, rappers, people get killed every day, man. I mean, it goes back to the same thing we talked about, man. You know, I don't know why he got shot. I mean, one report says he was messing with a girl, married woman. Other report says mistaken identity. But hell, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I know Reggie and Lil Ray Ray got shot last week. You know what I'm saying? In my old neighborhood, so that mean I can't go there no more. Oh, that just mean when I go there, I just gotta be careful. And that's exactly what it means. Just be careful, man. You know, that's it. But brother Roy Illness, are you still with me? Can y'all hear me? If y'all can hear me, hit one, man. I've been having a lot of problems with my internet. That's why I haven't really been going live like that, man. I see he just clicked off. Let me see if you're gonna try to join back in. Okay, so one person. All right. So yeah, responding, man. I don't know what that Big Poppy situation was about, but man, I ain't Big Poppy, you know. So I mean, I'm not saying like I ain't worrying about it, but I'm just saying like when you got money like that, you're a celebrity, you always a target, bro. You're always a target. You know what I'm saying? No matter what country you in, I mean, ain't no telling what happened with them guys. Obviously, it was something. It was something more than him just being Big Poppy. You know, they didn't just shoot him because he was Big Poppy. It was something that happened. It's cause and effect, man. You know, and what happened in between, I don't know. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Vinny Hustle says, trust your instincts. If something is telling you do not travel, don't do it. Hey, I agree, man. But you know, they told me before I went to Brazil, man, like, oh, bruh, like, oh man, don't pull your phone out. Oh man, you know, man, they robbing people, little kids, and this and that. But man, when I was over there, I didn't have no issues, man. I know stuff can go down, man, but stick to your tourist areas, man. If you do go to the favelas, man, make sure you go with a trusted tour guide. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. All right, me, I'm traveling regardless too, man. Shoot, like hell, man. I mean, this is what I love to do, so I gotta continue to do what I love to do, man. I cannot just live in a shell. I traveled to DR. Yeah, yeah, you sure did. You sure did. I wish I could get you on the show so you can share your experience over there. You know what I'm saying? Never listen to the hype. I trust my instincts. Word. And that's true, man. Like, if you do got an eerie feeling about stuff, then yeah, man, stay your ass at home. You know what I'm saying? Stay your ass at home, but at the same time, let me get that ticket, bro. Let me get that ticket. You know what I'm saying? You can't cancel, but I can change the name on it. I'll pay the extra money, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I had so many people that they know I traveled to DR, man, and they all come at me, man. I hear it's dangerous over here, man. I hear, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, like, it ain't no more dangerous than any other town or city, bro. Like, get out of here with that, man. But fellas, I'm about to end this show in a minute. I'm kind of talking in circles right now, but I got another video. Uh, I'm definitely gonna drop this weekend on Brazil, man. I need a little help on the Brazil videos. They're not taking off like I thought they would. But if y'all can like the videos, share it, make a comment, that helps uh, YouTube recognize the video and then they'll recommend it. That's the only way the video can get recommended. If you hit the like button, you comment, or you share it. Definitely, if you're sharing it, that's like the most powerful thing to do. Any questions before I get out of here? I don't know what happened to the brother, but I know people who live in the trap. They're afraid of suicide. All right. Yes, I agree, CJ. Most people without the passport, yeah, they the scary ones and shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to go nowhere. You know, they want you to, I was somewhere last week, man, and I heard these people talking about South Beach and they were talking about how it go down and this and that and I'm like, man, when you go to South Beach, they charge you at least $150, $200 for Motel 6, man. Like the cheapest motel in America. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna spend $200-300 a night on a decent hotel South Beach. And you're gonna pay the same amount to fly there then you can pay to go to DR or Colombia. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna spend the same amount and you didn't even leave the country, man. So I
You
Mr.
can't
Roy,
pay to go to DR or Colombia. You know what I'm saying? You
turn
gonna
turn
spend the
your
same.
you echoing, turn your thing. I'm about to come to an end, man. So any last words you want to get out, man, before we get out of here?
Yeah, like I said, only thing I'll say what I always said, man. Y'all make sure y'all cats do what y'all want to do. Don't let nobody else like dictate how you want to move on this beautiful sphere of a planet we call planet Earth, man. You want to do something, do it. You want to go a place, there'll always be 1,000 detractors behind you and only a few cats that are ready to add you on to do so. So let there be like sink that in your conscience, man. Let it be know there'll always be a cat that will tell you not to do something, as opposed to or more cats that tell you not to do something than cats that do something. But it depends on how you want to do it. Take that chance, man. It's planet
Word.
Earth is beautiful, it's big, and it's yours for the taking.
All right, yeah, man. Also, man, I want to reiterate on that. Like, I mean, it's just like if you got a business idea, right? Let's say you tell somebody, hey, man, I want to open up a restaurant on the south side, this and that. The first thing people tell you, man, that ain't a good business. Oh, man, but they never want to talk about positive side, man. So we got to be more positive, man, when we talking about stuff, man, and just speak on it, man. Speak positive on it, and it'll happen, man. You know. So, any last words you want to say as far as the show topic, the simping out here? You want to tell the people? And I'm gonna answer this one question. Megabits asks, villa or hotel Sasua, what you recommend? If you go on your first time, man, I recommend you getting a hotel. You know, scope the place out, see how you like it, see how you're gonna move the next time you go. Or either book, if you're going for a week, book a hotel for 2 days. If you don't like it, then when you get there, just book somewhere else. A lot of time when I travel, especially in the US within the States, I always like if I'm going for 7 days, I usually book a hotel for 2 days. When I get there, if I like it, I go ahead and say, hey, I want to stay XYZ. I change hotels.
Mm.
That's how I do it, man. That's just some advice I can give you. But what's your last words on the sipping, man?
Um, Stop putting mediocre chicks on a pedestal, man. Um, really, stop putting any chicks on a pedestal. I mean, that's real talk. That's all I can like. That's the most valuable advice I can give young men out here, man. Cause you'll find more times than not, you bring more to the table than you know a woman are offering you sex, man. A lot of these women, that's all they can offer is sex because they have nothing else. Now, I'm not. Let me say, not all, not all, not all. but it will serve some of these young and older folks alike that happen to be male to not simp, man. It's just not a good look. For real. You messing up the ecosystem when you do that.
Word. Yeah, Jay Rich says, see a simp and do something else with them. I ain't gonna say that because YouTube might put me in YouTube jail. Promoting
Yeah, you know
violence.
they good for that. Man.
But anyhow, man, my last words is, man, like, think with the big head, man, not the little head. And
True.
just remember, man, if a female, if you meet her, and she's sending you through all these loops, and I'm not talking about like the regular stuff you're supposed to do when you meet a nice woman. I mean, like, a real nice woman not gonna sleep with you on the first night. We all know that, you know what I'm saying? She might make you wait a little bit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But when you first meet a woman and she's sending you through a whole lot of loops, like, hey, can you pay this bill? Such. Oh, can you do this? And you don't even know her last name. You don't know where she live at. Just think about it with this head, man, not the other one, man. Because that other one gonna have you lost. You know what I'm saying? So just think about it. Stand up to the women. Tell her, no, hell no, I ain't paying nothing. You know what I'm saying? Or
And
I
look, here's
don't
the
know
thing
you
about
like
that,
that.
Rich. Here's the thing about that, Rich. When most cats do that, they will earn respect because you see you not no pushover. Like, you see, like, a lot of cats, they think if you kowtow, okay, I'll pay your bills, and you think you get respect off that, you not. Like, she gonna, like you said earlier, they're gonna talk about you. Oh, I got me a sucker. I got me, whatever, man. Word she used to usually use for suckers. So by you even like stepping up to the chick, like, look, man, I ain't doing all that, man. I can tell you used to dealing with simps, ain't you? Yep. I can tell by your bone structure, you used to dealing with simps, ain't you? I'm not that. You'd be surprised how much respect you get off of that, man.
Word. And yeah, you tell them just like that and just change the subject, man. Because she going to come back with something. She going to, that ain't separate. You a man. You supposed to help. Just change the subject. If she don't want to go for that, and just hang up on them, man. Just, leave that.
Right.
Remove yourself from that situation, man. And find you. I mean, there's some fine women out here that's real down to earth and ain't looking for a simp. So just keep that batting average up, and you'll find what you're looking for, man. That's all I can say. So,
That's it, man. Hey, everybody out there, your boy do got like dumb hip hop. Subscribe to my channel, Royal Illness on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up on Instagram. I promise I'll do a lot better trying to like correspond with y'all cats because I do have something to say. So y'all be easy out there, man. If you ain't subscribed to the brother Richie Rich or the brother Drees, or that'd be Dre Hart on YouTube. Subscribe to those good brothers. Peace to This Is H Live. Hey, a lot of good brothers giving up some good information out here, man.
word. Shout out to O'Shea. Shout out to Taylor Made Dream, man. Appreciate y'all. I'll talk with y'all later. I'm gonna put your link in the description, man, so they can go to your channel and check your music out. And you do got it on what's the site they can buy your music on?
The site is royal.illness at bandcamp.com, but a lot of that stuff I'm about to start, I'm in the process of transferring to YouTube. I'm about to start like dropping videos. Like I've been on my sleepy and I'm ready like, awake the beach right now. So subscribe to that channel and everything I said, you can subscribe to those, but royal.illness at bandcamp royal.illness.bandcamp.com, where you can find my music.
All right, I just put a link right there on his YouTube. Y'all
I
click on
appreciate
that.
that.
Check him out. He got that real hip hop, that real, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like, to me, it's kind of like a in between the Midwest and the New York type of hip hop. What you think?
Yeah,
Or
man.
how
I
would you
appreciate it.
describe?
Well, a lot of cats, they tend to, a lot of cats, they think we sound a lot like Wu-Tang, Mobb Deep, that type of, so East Coast, you do have that, but I promise you, I'm like born Lexington, Kentucky, which I call the Middle East. We're in the middle of the East Coast. So, we kind of got a little bit of the North, a little bit of the South, a little bit of the Midwest. And that's what I am, man. You're a fan of hip hop, and just hit me up, man.
Word. All right, man. Y'all brothers take care, man. We'll talk to y'all. If y'all want a specific topic y'all want to talk about, leave it in the comments. Leave it right here in the chat. Leave it in the comments. Email me. Let me know, man, because I don't know what y'all want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all want to talk about. I appreciate y'all support. Everybody that's been supporting me, that's on here now. A lot of y'all being here all the time, man. I really appreciate it, man. Because you could be doing other shit, but you choose to be in here. And I appreciate everybody. Y'all have a good night. Talk to y'all later. WTU. Trey Hart.
To you, respect. Brah.
Bruh.